Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. For Indiana, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. You gotta love David West. Great veteran, brings leadership, toughness, a real edge, Shaq.
Yes, Ernie, he's the last of the old school players. I love his combination of skill and physicality. Not an above-the-rim guy anymore, but he can score, he can block shots, and his pick-and-pop game is immaculate.
Whoa, that's a huge word right there. Hey, you know, this guy is also on the list, isn't he? You don't want to mess with David West, do you?
Well, I'll mess with anybody, but I won't mess with this guy.
You wouldn't mess with David West?
No, Ernie, I'm professional now. I'm up here next to you, Ernie Johnson.
That hardly makes you a pro, but this guy's a pro. Kevin Harlan, over to you.
Always a majestic view of the War Memorial here in downtown Indianapolis. There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Philadelphia and Indiana. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tony Wroten out there with Richardson. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Noel in at the 4. Here's Miles, shot clock at 6, and it's off from three-point range.
Tony Wroten, an athletic slashing guard. He got the chance to play extensively last season with the Sixers, but the lack of refinement on his jumper made him more of a volume scorer.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. West setting the pick for Hill. Dishes to West. West, right side. And Miles kicks to Hill. He feeds it to Hill. 5 on the clock. Hill inside. The rebound by Wroten. And Wroten given the chance last season, Clark, to play through his mistakes and gain some confidence.
And I thought his decision-making, while the question mark, Kevin, early, has started to get a little bit better. He's an athletic guard who really does a nice job attacking the rim.
And that one's good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Hill. Pass to West. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Wroten dishes to Covington. Pass to Wroten. Expanding his range. Another 3 for Philadelphia. A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. And Miles kicks to Hibbert. Hill up top. Back to Hibbert. Boy, Hibbert, one of the biggest players in the league, Clark. 7'2" last season, bulking up to 290 pounds.
Yeah, he wanted to get stronger to better hold his position in the low post, and for a good portion of the season he did that. Then he fell back into some old habits. You know, when he first joined the Pacers, the coach had him slim down to 250 pounds because the type of game the Pacers were playing was a little different. But he's a player who's best playing to his strength. And we mean that literally.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for C.J. Miles. Philadelphia also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Cannon in for Richardson. He hits the second from the line. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Cannon, the pass to Sims. Here's Covington. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Roten. His three-pointers off the mark.
And for Hibbert, it's amazing how far he's come with his conditioning. You hear stories from when he arrived at Georgetown, couldn't do a push-up, couldn't jump rope, said he could barely run. So to get where he is now just took a tremendous amount of work.
Now Hibbert. Tony Roten missing on the three. And that one's good. Here's Kanan. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Covington.